Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening. My name is Nur'Aina Binti Mohamad from School of Education of Study. Okay, my presentation today is about learning theory. Okay, I choose theory behaviorism by B.F. Skinner. Okay, it is because Skinner also developed in theory of behaviorism in operant conditioning. Operant conditioning, something referred to as instrumental conditioning, is a method of learning that occurs through rewards and punishment for behavior. Through operant conditioning, an individual makes an association between a particular behavior and consequences. How is learning described? Behaviorism equates learning with change in either the form or frequency of observable performance. Learning is accomplished when a proper response is demonstrated following the presentation of a specific environmental stimulus. Learning can also be defined as the process leading to relatively permanent behavioral change or potential behavioral change. In other words, as we learn, we alter the way we perceive our environment, the way we interpret the incoming stimuli, and therefore the way we interact or the way we behave. Instruction rule provide a highly structured environment in which to practice behavior so that teacher can use different theory practice. Um, as we know, teacher have in Skinner there are three lists of theory practice. Okay, instruction of behavior is to elicit response from student. The teacher must know what behavior, what the exact behavior that they should use to get more response or stimuli from student. Learner rule: learning is passive. Learning only learn based on what they have experienced and continue to learn the same type of learning. Learning do not have any highly thinking process, and learning only happen when student get motivation. Okay, for example, um, as a learner um, uh, learn something based on what they has experienced. Okay, um, so that we know, learning only observe that a situation and copy the situation, and they do the same thing, continue to do the same thing, and that make it doesn't have any highly thinking process. Okay, next is how learning transfer. When a correct response is demonstrated following the presentation of a specific environment stimulus, emphasis is on observable, measurable behavior. Students will learn through the experience, make the same question or situation so that the student can adapt and know how to handle the situation. Okay, next is type of learning. Teaching behaviors that can be observed or demonstrated. Okay, in B.F. Skinner, there are, like I said before, there are three lists of theory in B.F. Skinner. Okay, first is neuroperant. Neuroperant is a response from the environment that neither increase nor decrease the probability of a behavior being repeated. Okay, then reinforce response from the environment that increase the probability of a behavior being repeated. Reinforce can be either positive or negative. Okay, punisher. Punisher is a response from the environment that decrease the likelihood of a behavior being repeated. Punishment will weaken the behavior. Okay, as we can see, type of learning. Okay, the type of learning, uh, as we can see in the picture, they are learning through association, reward and punishment, and aversion therapy. Okay, I will tell about reward and punisher and learning through association only. Okay, first, reward and punishment. Okay, in the picture, we can see if the son make a mess, the mother will give him a punishment such as scolding. The mother will scold her son. Uh, but if the son clean the mess, he will get reward from his mother, such as praise or ice cream. Okay. Next is learning through association. Learning through association is we can see that a man hold a ball and ball. So the dog will think if uh, the dog play the ball, the man will give the dog a bone. Okay. The next example is for rewards. When students get excellent mark, teacher will give rewards such as give a book or praise, or the teacher will give a sticker that show that a student make an excellent job. Okay, for punishment is when student late for school, they will get punishment such as they have to copy the homework 10 time more. Okay, back to the punisher. Okay, punisher is a little bit like punishment or reinforce negative, but it a little bit, but little bit same, but it different the two is different because we can see punisher or punishment will weaken the behavior but reinforce uh, although the behavior get the punishment but he also will do the same behavior. Okay, there are many problems with using punisher, such as punished behavior is not forgotten, it's suppressed. Okay, um, it show that when the punishment is gone, the behavior will return, will make the same attitude um, when the punishment is gone. Okay, next is it will cause increased aggression. Okay, we can see a lot of people when they get punishment, they will be more aggressive. Okay, next create fear that can generalize to undesirable behavior. Then does not necessary punishment does not necessary guide toward desired behavior. Okay, the next is principle of learning. Okay, in principle of learning, we can see that reinforcement, shaping, stimulus, and response. Okay, an emphasis on producing observable and measurable outcomes in student like behavioral objective, task analysis, criterion reference assessment. Then pre-assessment of student to determine where instructions should begin. Emphasis on mastering early step before progressing to more complex levels of performance and use of reinforcement to impact performance. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.